You are going to be very happy with your abundance. Again, pretty much the opposite of that. And here, you and those you love and care about are going to be very happy and content with your pentacles. Hi, Aquarius. Thanks so much for coming in. Let's do a reading for you. I am creating this on Halloween. Oh, what fun. Spooky, spooky fun. But this is for November, or actually whenever you find it that you're drawn to it. Okay? Now, please only take with you what resonates and just leave the rest behind. And you might check your other placements for a more complete picture, or if this doesn't resonate with you. Okay, let's see what we have. You have the Page of Cups. Beautiful. The Ten of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups. The Hierophant. Oh, The Five of Pentacles. Don't worry, we'll get it figured out. Judgment. Page of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Beautiful. Your last card is the Magician. So, I've shuffled the Oracle cards. Let's go ahead and get some for you. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Swords. Move these up a little bit. Okay. Let's see what... Well, that was quick. Surrender to the divine. That was Moonology. Let's get a Wisdom of the Oracle for you. Okay, that was quick as well. And it landed right here. Be flexible. Let's see what else we have. Spirit animals. You have three. Be here now, the hummingbird spirit. The horse spirit, freedom is yours. And the dolphin spirit, this and that are true. I'm going to scoot these over because I don't know if you'll be able to see that. There. Alrighty. Let's talk about this for a minute and then we're going to clarify. Okay, in the center of your reading, you have the Five of Pentacles. And whatever's in the center of your reading can have an effect on all the cards surrounding it. So Aquarius, it kind of looks like there's some challenge that's been going on with you where you're feeling alone or maybe financially burdened. And it's really pulling you down or has pulled you down. But don't despair. This is a temporary energy. Okay? And look right here. You have the Ten of Pentacles, which it's just got to be the opposite of what's going on. Okay, here, your first card is the Page of Cups. This is either communication or an opportunity that's coming in for you. And it can possibly be a surprise where you might not know about it until it pops up. And it is something that you're probably really going to love. Okay? Now, it can be communication or an opportunity. Here is the Ten of Pentacles. This is where you're going to be very happy with your abundance, you and those you love. It can be talking about a legacy, leaving a legacy, maybe receiving an inheritance. It is a very good card for finances, for abundance. So it looks like even though you're currently in this energy, or you were recently, things are definitely changing for you. Here, you are walking away from something where you feel like you've done all you can. And I'm sure it's got to be connected with this. Yeah, you're walking away to go to something better. Something where you feel is right for you. Now here, the Hierophant. This is your connection with the divine. So the divine could definitely be coming in to help you with this, okay? It is where potentially you're learning something. It could have to do with contracts, things like that. Maybe you're signing something. Maybe it's a new job. But whatever it is, it's definitely going to benefit you. Now here is Judgment. This is also wonderful. This is where you are leaving this behind to go for something that is really in line with you, something that you want, something that's going to lift you up, just like this image. Here you have the Page of Swords. This is an opportunity to see something clearly, to gather the information, the knowledge, the wisdom about something, okay? It could also be communication about that. Here you have learning, maybe some sort of a contract or something. And here, the opportunity. It could be about that. It could also definitely be about this, where you're getting out of this. Here you have the Knight of Swords. Here's the Page of Swords. Here's the Knight. It looks like you're definitely going to be taking quick action. Now, a word of caution about this. The Knight of Swords, that's the fastest knight in the deck. So they're in a hurry to achieve their goal, which is great. But you want to make for sure that you don't overlook anything in order to accomplish what it is you're setting out to accomplish, okay? So either slow it down a little or just be very observant as you're going on. But now your very last card here is fabulous. The Magician is one of the very best cards in the deck. This is like having all 4 aces. This is where you are becoming a master manifester. So while this either has been or is here for the moment, see what's here at the very end. Fantastic. New beginnings across the board, where you are creating what you want. So let's take a little closer look at this. Here is a challenging energy, right? Here it's a new opportunity, something that could be surprising. Here, potential inheritance, legacy, something where you're going to be very happy with your pentacles. And both of these are pentacle cards. So here's this unhappiness, this loneliness. And look at this. Fabulous. Here you're walking away. And I think it's from this. To rise up and to go for what it is you want. You're learning something, and it could, one of the things I'm feeling about this is it could be that you're learning about you, about your situation, and learning how to change this. The Page of Swords. You're beginning to see the truth and know that you are not stuck here. Taking quick action. You're learning the truth, taking quick action on it, and here, manifesting. So these are beautiful all the way around this. This is temporary, okay? There's a lot here for you. Here's surrender to the divine. Allow the divine to come in and help you. And let's see. This is be flexible. So there might come times, and I'm pretty sure there will be, where you do need to be flexible. Just allow the divine to come in and help. Be flexible enough to be able to receive. Be here now. Try not to stress about the past or the future. Be in this moment, because this really is what we have. You know, we have our past memories. We have our future stresses, you know, what's going to happen tomorrow, those sorts of things. And if you can be in this moment, it will help you tremendously. Right here is freedom is yours. It is coming in for you. And now you have the dolphin spirit, this and that are true, which can be kind of a complicated thing. But what it's saying is there is more than one truth to anything. So if you're seeing something a certain way, realize that there are other truths to that very thing. You might feel this way, but it's going to change. Okay? Let's see what would like to come out to clarify this. And I think we should take a card for the Five of Pentacles first. All right. Put this up here. Okay, Five of Pentacles. Perfect. You have the Ace of Cups. Yes, temporary. You're getting out of this challenging energy and going into an energy of a new beginning that you are going to love. Okay, let's get one for the Eight of Cups. Okay, here, this can be exhaustion from always standing on guard. And if you take a look at her, she looks exhausted. But this is always trying to be on the ready, always doing what you feel like you've got to get done. You know, no rest. You're giving that up. You're walking away. You're done with it. Okay, let's get a card for Judgment. Beautiful. This is you leaving these behind to go for what is just right for you. And it's bringing in victory. Okay, let's get one for the Page of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Wonderful. Okay, so you're going from the Page of Cups, where there's either communication or an opportunity that's being presented to you. And it's being clarified by the Knight of Cups, where you are taking action on that. And remember, this is the Ace of Cups in the center. So, getting out of this energy and into this wonderful beginning of something that you love. Having the opportunity and going for it. Okay, now let's get one for the Ten of Pentacles. I love this too. Now you have the Nine of Pentacles. So what these are saying, the Nine of Pentacles is you are going to be very happy with your abundance. Again, pretty much the opposite of that. And here, you and those you love and care about are going to be very happy and content with your pentacles. So, what a wonderful clarification that is. This is totally going to be gone. Okay, now let's get a card for the Hierophant. It is time for you to rest. This is your connection with the divine. And it's saying, take time to rest. You've been through a lot. Take you time. Rebuild. fill your cup back up. Okay, let's get a card from the Page of Swords. You have the Hierophant. So, universe's way of saying I meant what I said. Something you're learning. And the Page of Swords is you having this opportunity or communication about something that is a truth for you. Knight of Swords. Again, a repeat. So, universe's way of saying I meant what I said. By you taking action, going for what it is you want, it is bringing in the Magician. Fantastic energy of you being a master manifester. I don't know what put you here, but it is going to be short-lived, or at least, if it has been around for any length of time, it is leaving. Very good things are coming in for you. The Hermit for the Magician. You are finding your enlightenment, and it is bringing you in wonderful opportunities, seeing that you needed to let something go. You just needed to have a big change, drop the challenge, and go for something that you love. And that's what I think this Hermit is. Inside of his lantern is a star energy. What you wish for can be yours. And so you have the Magician twice. By you going in and finding your enlightenment, you're bringing about this wonderful energy of going for your desires and being able to achieve them. Now, surrender to the divine. I think that's important. Allow yourself that. Yeah, okay. By surrendering to the divine, you are ending this challenging cycle and beginning something totally new. Flexible. Six of Pentacles. Like a give and take energy. There is balance here. What you need is going to be provided to you. You don't have to worry. It is here for you. A beautiful state. One that's balanced. So be flexible and allow this change to come into being. And now these three came out together. Be here now. Freedom is yours. And this and that are true. So be in this moment. The freedom will come in. And do realize that there is more than one truth to anything. What you are seeing, this is what I'm feeling, what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. What you are seeing is a narrow version, and understandably so, right? Very challenging energy. But that this is changing. Okay? Queen of Swords. This and that are true. The Queen of Swords is all about the truth. That's all she wants. So I feel like whatever is going on with you, you have the Hierophant twice, where you're learning something. You're going to be able to see this in a different light. And here's a key. This is a door. You're going to be able to start to see this in a different light and just unlock that door and walk out into a new beginning for you. A beautiful new beginning, by the way. Thank you so much. I really hope this helps. I'll talk to you again soon. Much love. Bye.